Alrighty. Excuse the slightly poor lighting, a little dark over here, but I'm not even sure if I'm going to upload this video, but I figured I might as well turn on the camera just in case. You never know. I'm going to open my base set 2-player starter set. Talked about this before on my channel. It's a very super beat up box. I've had this thing since 2015 or 2016. I don't remember. I could probably check eBay when I bought it, or like the email. What's special about this one, it's the 99 to 2000 version, so the UK version, which means that all the regular cards are guaranteed to be the 99 to 2000 variant, which means we should have, I think, just 4 Charmanders in here, which is pretty cool. And there is a chance that the Machamp is a 1999 to 2000, which would be pretty special. I don't really know what the odds are. I talked to someone once who has opened a bunch of 99 to 2000, both booster packs and theme decks, or starter sets. And I think that person mentioned that it's like a 50-50. We'll see. Opening this up is not technically a great idea. It's one of my only sealed items I still have from back in the day. So in a way, it breaks my heart a little bit, but I've always wondered, and I always told myself, if I achieve something important in my life, I'll open this one day, and I did that recently. And so I figured, you know what, it's time. Let's find out what's in here, which would be cool. And even if it's not a 99 to 2000 Machamp, it should still be fun. Opening, something I had as a kid. Obviously, I'm from Switzerland. I had this thing in German back in the day. Yeah, I'm excited to open this up. And again, like the other thing too is like the value of this is limited because again, it's a beat up box. It's super sun faded. I got it for really cheap back then, and it's one of those things where it would be nice to keep it sealed, and I loved kind of the mystery of not knowing what is inside. But at the same time, like I said, I've always wanted to crack into this eventually, and so that day is today. Yeah, it's going to be exciting. We'll see. We'll find out. The condition could be anything. Obviously, the condition of the box probably will have some effect on the cards inside, but that's okay. It is what it is. And these things are not like ultra rare. Like I can pick up another one of these in better condition in the future if I really want to. And it's not the only thing I have left sealed from back in the day. I have a sealed Ancient Mew that I bought back then, a German one. And I think that one I'll keep sealed. But yeah, either way, let's crack right into this. If we somehow get a 99 to 2000 Machamp, it would be pretty cool because they are pretty rare. If you look at the PSA population, again, if I end up making a video out of this, I'll throw it up on the screen. Way less. I'll just give it a quick whiff. Oh yeah, yep. Sorry, had to do it. People will understand, I'm sure. But yeah, way less 99 to 2000 Machamps out there than the regular ones. And so it would be pretty cool to get one. Now, the other thing to note as well is that PSA only fairly recently within the last few years, started acknowledging the 99 to 2000 variant, which means there are probably a lot of Machamps, 99 to 2000 Machamps, created with PSA before that are in the old labels. And so it's impossible to know how many there are exactly, but you can see, since they've made the change, how few have been graded with PSA. So that's cool. It's just quickly, if you're wondering how can you tell, the copyright here, it says 1999 to 2000 right here at the very end. So that's one way of knowing. And then I wonder if it's like, and here it says UK Wizards. Also, the Machamp on the back does not have a first edition stamp. In the picture, of course, the actual card will have a first edition stamp, no matter which version it is, the regular one or the 99 to 2000. But that's just, some of the things you can look out for if you're looking to pick up a 99 to 2000, or sometimes people call it 4th edition or 4th print, not 4th edition, 4th print variant. All right, let's open it up. We get this here, and I think, all right, so we get our cards, and I actually think that the Machamp should be like underneath, like somewhere in here. But yeah, this is kind of crazy. This thing has been sealed for 23 years. Man, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, and of course, again, like, you know, I don't think the cards are necessarily going to be gradable in here. But I got my sleeves ready. I got some card savers just in case. You never know. Interestingly here as well, look at, there's like 2 different types of seals. There's like a thick gold strip and then like a dotted gold strip. That's kind of interesting. Okay, how do we get? Okay, I'm gonna cut the plastic on this side here. Then I have to give it another quick whiff here because this has been sealed, properly sealed now. Oh yes, oh yes. Also, the damage counters in here are like the cardboard ones. I remember the one I had as a kid, this, you know, the 2-player starter set I had as a kid. I had it in German, like I said, and that one had... Okay, the Machamp should be in... Yep, okay, I just saw it. I didn't see it. You can see it, you can see the top, so I didn't see if it's 92,000, so we'll check that out in a second, but first we'll get into these here. Pretty exciting. They actually look pretty clean. Never mind. Corners look kind of rough, but the ones on the back. But yeah, the German 2-player starter deck I had as a kid, it had those glass damage counters. I remember that, you know. Let's get into this one first. All right. You don't see... Oh man, this that smell is just something else. I can't help it. But yeah, you know, I'm gonna sleeve all the cards. I'm gonna take my time. Again, I don't even know if I'm gonna upload this video or not, but these look actually pretty, these look pretty clean. Looks actually pretty well centered, sorry. A little top heavy. Got a little bit of stuff on the corner there, but that looks like a solid PSA 9. Dratini, that's pretty cool. And as you can see, if you look at the card, in the bottom it says 99 to 2000. So very cool, very cool. I'm just gonna quickly throw this into a card saver. It's actually pretty clean. And it's like a PSA 9 condition. Of course, these are unlimited, right? But, you know, obviously, in terms of value, the way it goes, it's like first edition is obviously the most valuable. Then it's shadowless, and then it's 99 to 2000. So the 99 to 2000 cards are worth a little bit more than a regular, than the regular unlimited cards, to the right buyer. But the holos especially, you know, the commons, uncommons, and like you know, the non-holo rares. I don't know if those are like worth, if people would pay more for those. I guess 99 to 2000 set collectors would probably pay a little bit more, but yeah. Looks like they're all a little bit top heavy, so we'll probably not get a PSA 10. But actually the backs look really good. This one's got like one little tiny white nick on the bottom there. But yeah, I think these look like pretty solid PSA 9s in my opinion. Obviously, we're hoping for the Charmanders, which will be in this half here. We're hoping for those to be well centered and in good condition. We'll see. And then I guess we just have the energies here. Oh man, the feeling, the way these feel, like just holding these in my hand, you know, that's brings back all the memories. Here are the cards, all solid near mint. Rotini's was actually like in, compared to all, you know, all the cards we've seen so far. Again, centering isn't perfect, but it's actually pretty good. Like, it's a little top heavy, and this is actually one of the cleanest cards, and the Dratini being one of the cleanest cards is obviously kind of fantastic. All right, this one's a little bit more annoying to open because the cool thing about these is that they are not just regular base set unlimited. They are 4th print, 1999 to 2000. Obviously, they're not rare because they're from the starter deck, and you open a starter deck and you can just, you get 4 Charmanders. But still, the only reason why I can justify opening this up is because I bought it again in 2015 or 2016. I think it was 2015 for very, very cheap. So it's not like I bought this for, a couple $100 recently to open up and, Oh, the Ponyta actually looks clean. Yeah, I mean, these are pretty good. Overall, I gotta say, these are in pretty good condition. I was expecting, all of them to have issues like this. This is, proper whitening. And this is the only card so far we've seen with, actual, pretty significant, a pretty significant whitening. Even the energies. I'll sleeve these individually afterwards, because even these are, very, very clean. So, pretty cool. Alrighty, let's get to the dessert here, okay? Or the main event. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this around. Alright, right away we can see centering is a little thin here. It's got a bit of a corner issue. Yeah, this is probably already gonna be the PSA 8 range, unfortunately. That's okay. I just wanna have, I gotta have a look at this. Here we got the damage counters. I gotta have a look at this stuff real quick, because this is pure nostalgia for me. Look at this, man. I had I think it was a blue or purplish Game Boy Color. Man, iconic, eh? Look at that. Okay. Well, here we go. Okay, I covered it with my finger. Front centering looks pretty good. It's a little thicker on the top. Again, we saw the whitening, probably in PSA 8 condition. But the real thing is, what's the copyright date going to be? Oh my god, it's a 1999 2000. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, let me get the light. Oh, look at that holo too. I don't remember base set holos popping this much. I have a 1st edition German Alakazam that graded in PSA 9 that I packed myself back in 2015 as well. I bought some 1st edition packs, German ones. And, Alakazam is a dark holo. So, but it just looks so dark. This one really pops. But yeah, you can see 1999 to 2000 down here. Holy crap, we actually pulled a 99 to 2000 Machamp. This is crazy. I'm so happy. But yeah, it's a PSA condition. But let me get my scissors real quick. This is pretty cool. This is exciting because again, there are not as many of these out there. I don't think I'll ever sell this card just because it comes from my starter deck that I bought in 2015. So I don't even really care about the grade all that much, but would have been nice to have a super clean card or potentially a 10 or something, but as long as there are no major creases, yeah, it's got some again, it's a tip. You see this sometimes, the print issue. There's a white dot on actually on the card. That happens sometimes. Yeah, down here as well. So even this actually. Look, considering there's these white dots, there's one there's one up here. Got a bit of whitening, a little bit down here, a little bit up here. Centering is okay. I think we're looking at about a PSA 8, maybe a lucky 9. I got some print lines. You got one going down here. But man, considering, yeah, there's definitely a couple print lines. But considering, I think that's the holo pattern there. Hard to tell. It's a pretty clean card, honestly. That's pretty exciting. The holo really pops, man. Front centering is good. A little heavy on the top, but very, very minor. Left, right looks okay. A little bit thinner on the left, but this is freaking cool, man. Holy cow. We got a 1999 to 2000 Machamp. This is epic, honestly. This is really freaking cool. Oh man, here we go, and it's clean. It's clean. Again, it's never gonna get a PSA 10, but this is a clean card. Yeah, it's got like a couple specs where like there's color missing from the card. Let me see if I can get a little bit closer here. Yeah, you can see them, like here and here. Yeah, there's just color missing. That's so weird. And then there's another one down here. So I don't know how this will be treated in grading. Because it's completely factory. We got a bit of whitening in the top corner here, a bit here, a little bit down here. It all adds up. But this is at least a PSA 7. If I was a grader at PSA, I would probably give this an 8. I can see this get a 7. I don't really see this get a 9, unfortunately. But that's okay. I think this is a 6 on a really bad day. I think it's a 7 on most days, and an 8 on a lucky day, or on a good day. Sent this 10 times. I think it comes back a 7 times. I don't know. But the front looks nice. Again, get a little bit of print lines and stuff, but yeah, that's a nice looking card. Man, that's so iconic. It's so... I still prefer the Japanese vintage holos just because they have the Cosmos holo pattern, which I just prefer, and they pop even more. But this is bringing back memories, man. Just looking at this card now, this is bringing back the memories. That's great. The fact that it's a 1999 to 2000 Machamp is wild. Like, that's the thing too. It's not guaranteed, right? And so, like, you could buy one of these UK versions sealed if you wanted to. I don't know how much they go for these days. Probably a couple $100, I would assume. I don't know. But you could buy one, and you're not even guaranteed to get a 4th print Machamp, you know? That's the crazy thing. And the fact that we got one that's wild. Again, I've had this in my collection sealed since 2015. And I had it sent to me. I asked my sister to send me my Pokemon cards back in 2021, to Japan. And it's been with me in Japan, I'm first in Kyoto, now I live in Tokyo. Just been sitting in my closet the whole time. And now it's here. We can appreciate it. It's this card's beauty in person. Oh, man. I know it's just a Machamp, It's just a base set Machamp. It's the card that everyone had. It's like one of the least valuable base set holos because it is, everyone had it from the starter deck. But this means a lot to me. And not just for the nostalgia and because it is, for print Machamp, but also just, because I've had this in a box this whole time in this super beat up. I mean, you can see it. Look at this box. Look at what this box looked like. And that's how it got to me in 2015. That's what it looked like when I bought it from the UK. Again, it was cheap because of all of this, but considering all of this, we got really clean cards. I don't think we got any 10s. Maybe a couple, but we got some pretty clean cards. This is pretty cool. All right, well, that's it. Long video. But again, I don't even know if I'm gonna upload this or not. It's just whatever. But yeah, no coin though. I'm surprised. Shouldn't there be a coin? Weird. Maybe there wasn't a coin. I don't know. But yeah, thanks so much for tuning in. So look at these other cards real quick. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. We got a 4th print Machamp. Hallelujah. All right, take care, everyone. Have a good one. Bye bye.